Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to get too close to their mic. Let's see. We do have a lot of news this morning. we also have a data wick down at 7:45. That's kind of what I would like to see us run first this morning. Is run out those data wicks. Let's see. A lot of consolidation yesterday in this area here. So good possible bounce area. So we'll leave that marked out so we don't forget about it. The setup I'd like to see this morning for my funded account is I'd like to see us run those data highs, then eventually push up to yesterday's close sitting at 38 to 44. And we're going to look for at least a 10-point trade off of that level this morning for our Apex funded. Let's see if looks like we had a pretty insane push yesterday. I guess we had like a big push up yesterday. We'll leave that marked out there. I guess that's also around yesterday's open close. That big, must have had a big push, like between the 3 to 4 o'clock. All right, so let me get over to the news and stuff. Kind of messing with that. It's at 23 minutes, so 9:45. Then 37 minutes at, what's that, 10 o'clock? Ah, damn it. A little bit more three-star news tied to that, but these are just pretty much the main ones for the day. It is non-farm payroll, so it could just be the only news that I've forgotten so far is like I said, I would really like us to see us run that data wick down there. Sorry about that. We just want to keep an eye on that 99 area. That's been kind of the buy dip zone for the ES the last couple days. I may look for a bounce. If we continue running down, we run that data wick. May have to look for a bounce there out of the 20s and 40s area. Between 30s and 20s. Did we? No. It's like, did we run that data wick? All right, guys, 2 minutes. All right. I'm looking for a bounce out of the 30s here for us to... All right, there's the data wick. I want to see it get below that 37, hopefully. But that was the data wick there. Definitely. Man. Nice. I don't know if we can... I'm gonna see us back above it. Mark out that 38 here. And we missed that by like a point. Right off that damn 5. Man, that thing ripped completely out of that. Good morning, Solo. That was the Asia high. It didn't push above it, though. It's the only thing that... Damn it. Man, it just paid my 10 points, too. I hated that it was the second push. I was nervous about taking that. Got this 5-minute order block sitting here at the 40s on the 5 minutes. We're just going to be chopping sideways. No. All right. Okay. I just needed $50, guys. Just $50 on that. So I was just trying to get my quick 10. All right. Nice. I got to get like 5 trading days to that funded account to resubmit that thing. All right, we started off green. We took that first breakout with the eval. Got $80. We got a big 5-minute OB order blocks sitting between 40 and 47. So if 47 holds, I feel like we get that 50% pullback on this total move possible. What's that? Back to the 90s possible? Should have got in that sooner. I'm going to break even. If it stops me out, it stops me out. Let's see if I can get a better entry. Damn it. I mean, to me, I feel like we're rolling over. We're about to get a 5-minute inside bar on this. I don't see how we don't pull back to the 90s. All right, let's try this one more time. This pulls back up, holds. Man, we got news about the pop. So be careful of that. That's what's making me nervous about entering this. All right, we're just going to wait till after this 9:45 news. So be aware that if you are trading this, we got news less than a minute. And we hit those 800s again and bounce. All right, less than 30 seconds before news. Damn, there's a lot of buying pressure on that. Son of a bee. Okay. Another bounce at the 800s. Oh, just cannot get through the 800s. We're just being super cautious with our accounts in the morning. What's up, fish lips? I'm going to try to wait for that 90 hit first. There's 95. I'm gonna go to break even fast at 2. This way, if that 90 gets us stopped. Oh, come on. No, I just missed it. Damn it. Oh, I feel like I just got done so dirty. I didn't expect that big of a move, but come on. Oh my goodness. As soon as you type clean up below, that thing just dumped like 50 points. Dude, that would have been a funded trade too, man. Damn it. I'm paper handing crap like crazy this morning, guys. Damn it. We could bounce out of this area again. I don't know if I need to see if we get down to that 21 area. Damn it. I just don't know how much of a... I just didn't know if we go all the way back up to the 80s here. Hey man, might get stopped on this one. I don't. We may not get the 50% pullback. Nope. We didn't get the 50% pullback like we were hoping for. We're trying to bust off one more if we could. I mean, that's a big 5-minute candle. And it's hard to believe that we don't run back up there to the 85s. Nah. There comes the push. We just wasn't able to get it that time. Yeah, I was trying to target that 50% pullback at 85. I'm just paper handing my crap because I'm on a funded account. So here comes that 50% move. Yeah, I got two big wicks on that 5 minute sitting there. Oh, you jumped in at 750? Ah, nice. What the hell, dude? This thing just kept ripping. I thought it was going to reverse here. Mm. Oh, goodness. I tried to grab that short. That would have been 10 there. Got to be careful. Here comes some news. Nice call out on that, Fish Lips. Man. All right. Be careful, guys. We got news here. Fucking 800 tail. Son of a bitch. What time is it? 9 o'clock. May have to switch over to Bewley. So the 800 did pay. It paid both ways. I done paper handed quite a few trades this morning. Let's see. So what's your next short? Up there at the 50 fish lips? Oh, you already got short at 825? Might get a pullback all the way to the... I may try to long out of the 90s here. If we can get that pullback of the 50% move. I was seeing if we get that 50% pullback. I may not get it. All right, we took a long off that right above the 800s. So we're just in this for 3 points at the moment. I actually may even do 6 since it's just one micro. Our micro is going to get stopped out. What do you think? That 75 would have to been the safe zone? I got to make sure this shit's on the right thing first. Might do a couple more micros. How much longer? Shit. Damn it. That may be that 25 retest, huh? Uh, I may just go break even. It could just rip. I just can always re-enter here. I just don't want to sit through a bunch of drawdown in case it has to pull back to those 800s. All right, let's see. This will be the last opportunity. Oh well. We're also long in our other account over here. What's up, Outer? Damn it. We missed that one. Damn it. There's our 10 points. God dang it, dude. We've been paper handing like crazy today. $55 target. We've been long in our eval over here since 8:10. I don't know if we get another bounce off the 25 here. I like to retest these wicks here at 25. All right, let's see if these wicks will hold here at the 25. Might not be able to get back in. Oh my goodness! You were long. Oh, you were also long from 807. Yeah, I got long back in that 800 retest. Still did not get that bounce off that area, so it's look that's gonna go without us. So our last one looks like we're about to. Damn it! I cannot believe we paper handed this one. I do. We've been. We were just being a little cautious with the funded account, so we still didn't lose much, but like 16 bucks. But we were looking for like a little 10-point trade with a runner up to the 50s. All right. All right. Looks like we're going to hit our 40 points. I guess I'm going to start taking some off this just in case it pulls back. I know, man. I know. It paid without me is what it did. We paper handed it. Nice outer. So far, we're green on all of our accounts. We're able to get everything back in the green except for the one that we were just trading. So now we just took like a freaking $16 winner instead of the full 10 points plus a 20-point runner, because our first initial long came at 23. I'm not gonna lie, Fish Slips, I was scared by the 25. Can we get another 25 retest? Because if we do, I will consider another long out of that 25. Wow. Insane with the 5-minute inside bar right now, guys. You're short 2 micros. Sweep the 9. Yeah, yesterday's highs. I don't know. Maybe we can look for a short up off the 900s. If he can sweep up there, then have a nice little pullback there. Whoa, how did that end up in a trade? That's kind of scary. I didn't know that. Something was weird going on. Yeah, we're waiting for a retest of this area here. Mm. If we don't get the pullback here, we may look for the pullback off of that. If we sweep that 13s, that's yesterday's the New York PM high. If we print, I'm hoping we pull back into this area, then we could possibly look for a long out of this. But we may have to sweep the whole number first. We'll have to see what happens. I'm hoping we get that retest outer. That's where I want to look for long out of that area here on the 5 minutes. All right. We're just kind of waiting for the to see if we get the sweep of the 913s here. Come on. Run it. Which is all right, there's the 90 hit. I don't. We're waiting to see if it's going to run those the yesterday's highs at 13. Either that, either it runs the 13 first, or we push back into this area. Then we look for a long out of this area. Don't really want to see this gap hold, honestly. I want to see it go through this gap and clean up this one here. All right, that might have been usually the 75 that Fish Lips talks about. Like if we push up to like around the 90 to 900 or any whole number, a lot of times you get the push back to the 75, the next quarter point down. Fish Lips, are you still in this short? Like, are you like, what's your drawdown right now? What's up, Mr. Bro? Well, what the inside bar did today was paid freaking 70 points, and I missed the whole thing because I was pretty much green. We were trying to, but it was the 5-minute inside bar, Mobro. I use the indicator so it marks it out. It was this trade here. So it was the first 5-minute inside bar. So you mark it out and you get long whatever which way it breaks out. And your stop loss is supposed to be at the bottom. So it already went up, what, 73 points? Yeah, 73-point move so far on the inside bar. And it wins like usually, it usually wins probably, I want to say 3 out of 5, sometimes 4 out of 5s. It's only had like one bad week, and that was during rollover week, which not much works during rollover week, but that was the last bad week that I can recall it had. We're waiting to see if we're going to run the 13s here. There's the 900 level. Come on. Run. Pop. Come on, get up there. It's struggling. It's yesterday's highs. Get through the 13s. I really don't want to take it unless it runs those 13s. There we go. Come on, a little bit more. Oh, Nvidia's going to the moon, so you got to be careful. It missed it by literally a point, guys. Come on, a little bit more. I cannot believe it did not run those freaking 13s. Back at that whole number. I mean, we're also creating another flag here on the 1 minute chart. What's up, Ponzi? Yeah, we need to clean up these 5 minutes. I definitely want to see the push back down. Damn. All right. Trying to play off these wicks. That's why I got those lines in there. Because I don't know if it's going to bounce right there. No, don't wick me. You dirty. That was dirty, dirty. Ah! Son of of a B. That thing didn't even tag me out, man. It just ran to my freaking take profit and rip. Oh, that's dirty. All right, I think we clean up a bunch back down through here. If you pull your Fibonacci, all the way back down to the 50s, probably. What time is it? I may get stopped out on this one. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, it looks like we'll get stopped out on this one. I was hoping we would run that 50% pullback on this trade. All right, this will just be one trade and done. It'll bang or it won't. All right, I'm about to have a new candle. All right, we're gonna go to break even. The whipping is going crazy right now, guys. I think it still gives her 10 points. We will look for another long if we trade back into these areas here. Look for 60 to get hit. We could walk away and just be 70 bucks in the green, and that may be the case. Fish Lips, are you still in your short looking for the sell all the way back down to the 800? Man, I was hoping for better rejection. I got nervous about this trade once we did not run that 13. Yeah, that's where I want to pull back. I want to fill in this, clean up this gap here, back down to the wick, then look for a long back above 50. Or maybe you can even look for a bounce off the 60. But, man, we're creating a big bull flag at the moment. Let's see here. Woo, look at this nice bear flag, this nice bull flag, man. I may take this on my eval. Kind of need to get above that initial balance high, though. Yeah. I definitely definitely left a lot on the table today, guys. All right, this is an eval here. All right, we're just going to be in this for 4 points. So basically, I'm just looking for 93 to hold on this bull flag break above the 13s. Oh, is that just going to trap some people? You mother freaker. Come on. I think that thing just might have trapped some people. All right, we'll stay in this for 40 bucks. We're above the IBH at 93. That's kind of what we were hoping would hold. Wow, that was kind of dirty. Oh, what a fake out that was. Probably my swing needed to be way down there, but like I said, we'll try to keep our smalls as small as possible. This way. And see, this is the close of your last 30-minute candle or the first hour of the market, this 93. And also, I've noticed that the NQ has not been running levels lately. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. It's kind of like, how did we not run yesterday's highs? Like, they've been doing that a lot lately. What time is it? 10 o'clock? 11 o'clock? They propped it up. There's still... Man, that's a new 5-minute candle, so shoot. Printed above that. So overall, we're still green on the day. So we're $68 on the funded, one funded, then $24 on this eval here, then no trades on the other fundeds, and we were green on our apex. The one trade that I hate that I wasn't able to hold was this trade here, was that 5-minute inside bar candle. I mean, literally, I wish I'd have done it. You could almost just follow these 5-minute candles all the way up. And we still have not pulled back below this 5-minute candle, or even this one here at 74. So you could have just followed the 5-minute candles up. I used to try to do that on the 2-minute candles. I haven't really ever tried it with the 5-minute, but man, it just seems like when we get the breakout, if you can get where you can just follow these 5-minute candles and just use the wick of the previous bottom 5-minute candle as your stop loss. So, are you still in your short? I mean, are you still short from like 50? Okay, so you're short with micros from 875. Excuse me. And we got targets all the way up to 980 is what's crazy, man. We can, I mean, do you think we can get those 980s? It might be a after lunch type thing, but the 50s and 100 EMAs are lonely. Yeah, I would love to see a 50 EMA pullback here. Excuse me. I know. I cannot believe we didn't get a bigger pullback off this 800 level or 900 level. All right, so not a lot to do here. Just kind of be patient and wait, guys. Right now, we're just kind of consolidating. I want to see us pop those 913s here. So the bear flag, bull flag did pay out. You just had to sit through a lot of grind. You could have got your 10 points. All right, we ran the London PM AM session from yesterday. Not London, but the New York lunch. If you go over and look at the 1314. What are you waiting for, that 25 sweep? Now, this is an eval, guys. No funded trade here. We're probably done trading fundeds for the day. First target hit. Come on, give me the next one. No. All right, let me lower my risk back down. We were in that one kind of a 10 micro, so we were in that one heavy. All right, we're about to have a new 5-minute candle. Might get a little bounce here at the 98. So if you were able to hold your short off that 10 level, you would at least got your 10, 20 points off of that, I believe. Because that's pretty normal price action. It's just that when you're at all-time highs, just not sure. Well, not all-time highs, but all-time highs from yesterday. I want to see if 900 holds up here. Yeah, well, I just want to make sure it gets back below that 900 here. And you got the 50 down here at the 82. Like I said, guys, we're done trading funded accounts. We're just going to keep the small green we have. So we'll be in the green just $70 for the day. Man, fish lips. I almost feel like, do we make it up to 980? Ugh. I mean, I like the 900 short here, but man, I just don't know about that 90 EMA sitting on the 5 minute. I almost need to see us get through the 90s. And we got that 50 EMA sitting at 86, so it's another scary thing. Make sure I'm on eval and not funded here. Just in case this thing rips. Should get that first. Oh, don't wick me again. It wicked me earlier. Okay, I was about to say, it's like, come on. All right, there's a 50 bounce. So if we sell through that 50s, we should get those 50s. Or what I can do is just risk a few points on this right above the 900s. Just in case we bounce off that 75 level, pull back, then maybe we can add. We're going to target the 60s. That's right on top of that 5-minute 21 EMA. And that'll clear up this gap. Now, I will take a long out of this gap here. Like, I'll put a long order above this. Like, if we push down into this. There's the, oh, nope. Didn't get the 75 bounce. We missed it. All right. We're hoping above that 800 it'll hold. Then we may even add one contract here. So let's see if we can add one. We'll So right now we're just in this for 1 micro, guys. We're going to try to add if we sell back below 90 and then maybe target the 21 EMA on the 5-minute. I'm just going to be right above this 5-minute candle here. I'm hoping the 900s holds here. Do you got your stop loss just at the highs outer, like at 13 or something like that? Or do you got it up at 20? Oh, you said 916. So we're going to see if we can run this bottom of this wick here. Get 10 more points out of this. All right, here comes that second contract. That's about to get hit. Oh. How many contracts do I got? Just 2? time is it? Oh, rather macro time here. So we're still in this trade for $40. 2 micros, 10 points. Come on, run the wick. I was trying to get my order right below this previous candle wick. So if it's going to need to run that, then go back up. Let me sell one since I've already up 10 points. Uh-oh. Somehow I messed up my thing, guys. Son of a bee. All right. Nice. I kind of messed up mine a little bit about trying to add and subtract. That's okay. We're over $200, so it's gonna be an okay trade. Or maybe we can add into this if it pulls back. Get 50% of this candle here if it pulls back, because we're just back in it for 1 micro. What was lucky today, Outer? Your trade was lucky? Oh, you recovered last week's loss. Hey, nice. Hey, man, that's the beauty of trying to keep your losses small. That's why I trade the way I do sometimes. But I do miss out on big trades by doing that. But it's just the bear of the game there. If you go to break even kind of fast, which I do. Oh, you lost almost 400 last week? That's still, I mean, it's still not terribly bad on, big account like those 50Ks or something. What is that? 20%? About 20%? Wouldn't mind seeing us retest this area up here. Maybe we can add. Yeah, but you copy trade though. See, I don't ever copy trade. I just trade my accounts individually. Yeah, last weekend was tough. I feel like the last couple weeks have been tough. Really don't want to see us back above this initial balance here. What are we in this for? 7 points, 2 micros. What is that? Like $30? $30? Uh, I don't know where the Fibonacci pullback is on this. Shit, we could pull back to the 900s here. I may even play the 900s if I, well, maybe we'll get one contract sold here. Then I'll be back in it just for one. The 50% pullback of this total moves up at the 900. So we may just play above that 50%. And see if we can add into this. That was an order block sitting there at 77.80. You missed your primary by 3 ticks. Yeah, what did it get to like 70? Oh, almost. You had 75? Dude, they just don't want to let go of this level, fish lips. I don't really want it above 900 here. So that was the 50% pullback on the T. I don't want to see that coming. I'm hoping this new 5-minute candle gets a pullback here. We ran the 50%, which is right there at the 900s. All right, so it looks like we're going to get stopped out on this. I don't want to keep holding. That was probably going to be my last one there. Yeah, I was definitely hoping we'd get those pullbacks in the deeper. It just doesn't want to let go, fish lips. Did you get out of yours, or are you still holding? What time is it? 11:30? You're still holding? So we're still up $100 on the eval for the day. That was the eval that we lost money on. Not, like I said, we were done trading fundeds. We just kept the $70. The only way I was going to do a funded if we traded back into this area and bounced off this wick, then pushed back up. So that's kind of what we were looking for on this pullback here. No, if you're just joining us, whenever I say I'm on evals, they're not my normal setups. They're just kind of, I think, trades on the evals. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to be here because I only got about 25 more minutes, so I don't know if we'll be able to stay here for the, the big sell-off or not. Yeah, we only got about $100 in green left. So usually I did risk a little bit of that to see if we could get the down, but I don't know if I want to keep risking the. I kind of prefer to stay over $100 if we can. Right. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm just going to hold on to my green. We tried to risk a little bit to take it down there with the fish lips, but it just would not go. I kept trying to add to it, maybe knock out a couple 10 points here and there, but just no go. I understand this is non-farm payroll week, so I know we have to get through Friday carefully. And I'm not even sure if the numbers are going to release. Are they still releasing numbers even though the government shut down? Or is that a thing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who releases the numbers. No non-farm payroll with the shutdown? Okay. I wasn't sure. Thanks, Switcher. All right, so we only took one Bewley trade today with the funded, so we're up 68. Let's see. Come on. Some of these trades I was in here, multiple trades this morning because I was in two different ones. One account's just $50, which that's all we were trying to get was just the $50 anyway. And the other account, we're up 272. And the last one, 79. Like I said, one of these we were trading on both screens because one I was over here trading on the 1 minute while trading over here on the 5 minutes. Yeah, this is nasty, dude. Nothing's been. It's weird how like just some of these areas where like it's like kind of like updating the market just to kind of keep you off. Definitely got to keep adjusting to the market from day to day. It seems like recently. So overall green with a few little losses here and there. Yeah, I heard Methodical Man said ES just took the highs. Sorry. Outer, are you got a position that you're looking for this morning? Or right now, are you done trading for the day? Yeah, I'm done too. Man, I was so hoping for like that 830, 840 retest down back into the top of that Asia high from overnight. That's what we were hoping for a while ago, where I have this 5 minute gap marked out. I wanted to get a trade out of this area here. This is where I wanted to take another funded trade at, but I don't know if we'll get it before it's time. More likely we won't. Is this area here. I wanted to see the bounce off of these wicks here, then just have me like a little buy order sitting right here above the top here. And see if we got some kind of reversal. And we may get it. I'm just not going to probably be able to be here to get it. I just feel like it's such a nice area for a bounce because you got 1, 2, 3, 4 5-minute candles sitting here also. It's at the previous day, yesterday's open and close. I don't think the 50-minute or 50 EMA will still be here, but man, it's like just a nice area to take a trade out of. But I guess if you're still on and this area hits, like I said, nice possible long area. Did you already take the short, Fish Lips? Still short? Take this off here. Yeah, I guess it's pretty crazy, like how you use the 1 micros. I've like watched but I guess I've never really figured out how to like play those like that. I know you've been doing it for a while, so I guess it's one of those things. It just takes quite a bit of practice. Shoot, to me, just the bull flags are working out. Bull flag, push up. Bull flag, push up. For anybody that likes to play breakouts. It's still going higher. Oh yeah, they're just effing everybody over outer. We know there's no such things if you trade as a, nonstop. Every trade's a winner. So we all know there's losers. Somebody's got to lose. Was Trump on the? Was there like some kind of Trump tweet or something? I don't really follow none of that stuff. So, or I don't follow that type of news or any news that like that. Besides, if I hear something in headlines, but as far as like individual tweets or talking or none of that, I don't usually follow it. The only time I try not to trade is like I know if President Trump is speaking, just because it's kind of like Papa Powell speaking. You can just get that really crazy volatility. So if either Trump or Powell was speaking, usually I try not to trade just because we know the market can go up or down in crazy directions. So. But I also wasn't sure what it was going to be like today since they're having like government shutdowns either. Phoenix, 40 points. Yeah, you only ever see that R4 if that's where you're at. I just took that indicator off so I couldn't see it because I was trying to clear up the charts a little bit. It's definitely getting into that no trade time for me here. You probably could have traded the kill zones this morning and had a fairly good day. I wanted to take that one. That's what we were looking for this morning. So if you look to the left here, that 13 there, that was that previous day high. That's that one short that we were trying to take from earlier off that. And it did pay at least 20 points. And actually, it was the second one. This one here. This is the one it broke. So, Capital, the one that used to be in here, I think he trades these. So, what he said he does is he put his 3 points above it and looks for 20 points. So, your entry would have been at 916 and you would have had 3 points of drawdown, but then it pulled back. What's that? 20, 30, almost 35 points. So, for anybody that likes to trade the ICT kill zones, yeah, usually outer. If I trade those kill zones, that's why I trade the bottom of them. I like to see them run it. Then I jump in on the pullback. That's how I played it today. That's how I was. Whenever I was doing that, I was putting my order below it after it already ran it. Oh yeah, so I try to do it on the safe, like I was saying, outer. I just try to do it the safe way. Man, fish lips, I thought that was going to be the pullback. Mm. Man, I don't know if we get any kind of big pullback today, fish lips. At least not till after lunch. It would take a lot to get through this. All right, we're also in the macro time. Right now, we're just kind of watching. See what happens here. All right, we're back at the top of that range again. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I have to head out. Thank you, guys. And we will see you tomorrow.